What's up, everybody? Freak, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. Just hard to believe I get to be a part of all this.
It's the end of a long weekend. Just do your best and relax and enjoy it. Maybe give the fans a little show, too. You all know things get serious in the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah, I'll be ready. The butterfly's long gone by then.
What makes you think you'll even be playing in the fourth quarter, Freak?
Okay. Just because I wasn't on the cover of 2K like the rest of y'all doesn't mean I can't get it done when it counts.
Man, you can't even get it done on a virtual court. I beat you without even trying last night.
Got you there.
You got lucky. Okay, I want a rematch.
Yo, I want in on this. I could take you or James.
Well, I got plenty of time to beat all of you. Steph, you want in on this too?
I'm in. Hope you know how to defend the long ball better than you do out here.
I'll take one after you guys are done. Might as well make me the championship game.
Ha! Okay, consider it done. It's going to be easiest night of my life. But now it's time to start the real show with the league's newest star at center stage. Good luck tonight, fellas.
The top shelf of NBA players all gathered here tonight for the All-Star Game. It's great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the side. Chris Cousins.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
On the court for the West All-Stars, Freak, he's in at center. Curry is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant, and it's Griffin in at the 4 slot. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there.
And two teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you. Feeling out period. Well, the All-Star Game D is in full effect. They typically clamp it down in the second half.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. And that sends Freak to the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up. The West All-Stars shooting their first free throw of the night. The East All-Stars on offense. They trail by 3. Here's Curry. Finished off the break.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
No one near James as he lets it go. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible. Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Freak finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Freak's got 9 points.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Here's Curry, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits. He's got 8.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Westbrook with the steal. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Irving kicks to Drummond. And he makes good on the layup. Drummond's got 6.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Here's Freak. The shot will not go.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
From deep, LeBron, and it's Freak with the rebound.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And he gets the bucket. Irving's got his second basket.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Freak. Cans the shot from the wing.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
LeBron sets the screen for Anthony. From 11 feet away, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Clark, no question who's been in control of this game.
It has been all theirs, fully in control.
Here's Freak. East grabs the miss. Fast break, here they come. Shoots from 14. Irving can't hit.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now. Talk about complete control, everything working in this one for Freak. He's already got 13 points and 4 steals.
And we've all watched him just be an unstoppable force here tonight.
Well, nothing they've done on the defensive end has been able to slow him down. I mean, he's doing exactly what he wants to when he wants to do it.
New players in now for the East. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Griffin. Parsons comes in for Kevin Durant. James Harden, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Paul in for Curry. And the shot is good. 17 points for Freak.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
At some point, guys, it comes down to pride. Start banging on your chest and get after it from your heart. I mean, you've got to at least offer some resistance. You can't just let guys do what they want in there.
East All-Stars on defense. It's a 14-point game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And here are the East All-Stars now. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, earlier I spoke with the head coach of the Eastern All-Stars. The coach and I talked, and he definitely wasn't concerned with the game's outcome. He said the only things I'm worried about in this game are making sure everyone gets enough time on the floor and nobody gets hurt. We'll keep our fingers crossed, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
That's their 3rd straight make-off and assist.
Great ball move. Just careless. No other way to describe it to start the game. That's already his 3rd miscue.
Well, I think he can actually execute better if he simplifies things and just stays with the game plan so far. The execution's been poor.
Wall draws the double. Poked away and stolen by Freak. Trying to get open is Davis, and that one's good. Freak's got 19 points.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have... fun done out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
And here's the East, down by 12. And Noah with the slam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
1:43 left to play in the first. From the wing, and the officials call a traveling violation.
Boy, this has been a tough start to the game for him. Just unable to keep his grip.
Yeah, 4 turnovers already. I just feel like he's trying to force things a bit too much.
Wall against Paul. And Wall kicks it to Noah. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 5th assist in this one. Stolen by Noah. Millsap has the open look. No luck. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Here's Freak. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Noah's shot is off. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough. And sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Well, he's certainly seen his share of the ball tonight.
I would say maybe more than his fair share. I mean, he's not going to make too many friends out there if he's not.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that. It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
A great event unfolding, 1 quarter of basketball already played, and welcome back everyone to this year's coverage of the NBA All-Star Game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters.
And the East with some changes. Paul George is checked in for LeBron. DeRozan comes in for Irving. And it's Lowry in for Isaiah Thomas. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Freaks checked in for Cousins. Klay Thompson comes in for Blake Griffin. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. DeRozan out there with Lowry. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's George in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Here's Drummond. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
It's been a solid outing for Drummond. He's got 10 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Here's Freak. Good D by Drummond.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, and he was. I mean, this fella's not giving up easy buckets. He'll fight you really hard down there.
And it's Freak missing.
He has got a lot of confidence in his game. You have to if you think you can knock one down from there.
Yeah, I think he maybe needs some time for some direct admonishment.
The defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. He doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And Durant gets it to go.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution. Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Can't get it to go. Good D by Drummond. It's Anthony with the drive. The wide open look here for DeRozan. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And now it's just a 4-point West All-Star lead. From 18 feet away, connects, the jumper drops. And that's now 27 points for Freak.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
DeRozan. That's tipped.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That one's on Anthony. The West All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops. So for the West, Davis is checked in for Durant. Parsons comes in for Russell Westbrook. And Paul subbed in for Curry.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter. That's superb.
Inside, here's Parsons. Excellent D there from George.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The drive by Noah. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Paul Millsap's checked in for George.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
And that one's good.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Outside DeRozan. No one near him. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Millsap with the steal. And it's DeRozan missing. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Sade, I like that, Greg.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Down low, here's Padgett, and he jams it with authority.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Pushing it up, knocks it loose, and stolen by Kyle Lowry. Noah, the pass to Millsap. Lowry with the ball. Chris Paul covering. From about 16, good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Paul Millsap. from the high post. East grabs the miss. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by the West. Freak's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And that one's good. Freak.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Hadji, he's covered by Thompson. Knocked away. And stolen by Freak. Pull up Jay. Can't get the putback. And so that's the end of the first half. Return to the NBA All-Star Game. One half is in the books, and the second half about to begin.
And that first half was
Freak checked in for the West. On the floor for the West All-Stars, Freak in at center. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Curry. And it's Westbrook in at the shooting guard. Thomas's shot is off.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And that one's good.
How about the big fella stepping outside and showing us some range?
Boy, he'd get some grief for that shot in the regular game, but in this setting, you're allowed that kind of latitude and freedom. Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Here's Freak. No good. Good D by Drummond. And they're pushing it up. Here's Irving, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Russell Westbrook. The East All-Stars have had an off night from the stripe tonight. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. John Wall's checked in for the East. James Harden, he's checked in for the West. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Curry dishes to Freak. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight. All with it, and Curry picks him up defensively from deep LeBron. In it goes for the 5th time, and 10 shots for him this game.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Freak. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Wall kicks to James. Another miss by James. And stolen by Drummond. Outside Anthony for the 3. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Freak. Wall with the steal. Now, here is Irving. He's got 8. Deep 2 from Anthony, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
Nothing new there to see Anthony knock down one of those beauties.
And some changes here for the East. Paul George comes in for James, and it's Batum in for Kyrie Irving. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Leonard's checked in, and here are the East All-Stars now. 6-point game. Drummond, and it's denied. Curry passes to Freak. Shoots from 12, and he knocks down the jumper. Freak's got 49 points in the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Wall. Outside Anthony. Offensive rebound. And Drummond throws it down.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound, a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Was shot by Batum, no good. Pass to Freak. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Freak's got 53.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the East All-Stars said to his team. The strategy included running the offense through Noah. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
And as hot as they are, no need to play conservative. Keep firing away.
It's blocked. Freak. The rebound by Noah.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no birds up there.
No.
It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Harden's shot is off. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I think there's still enough time for him here, Kevin. I think there's a good chance they can make it happen.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one. You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Noah, and it's Griffin with the rebound. Now here's Freak, covered by Wall. Freak. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Anthony kicks to Wall. No good on the three. Here's West now. At one point, they led by 16. Freak plays it up and banks it in. Freak's got 18 points just in the second half.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen. Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Batum wide open. He fires. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. So both teams changing it up here. And so here are the West All-Stars. They're leading by 8, and it's Freak missing. And Wall kicks it to Noah. From 10 feet out, can't hit. Parsons with some nice D. And you talk about huge. Single game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player. Think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits, and that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around, but Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. And here's Freak. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter of the game. Takes a three. It falls for his fifth field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
In the first half, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes. But finding themselves down now, they started to cast up a lot more triples.
And the officials call a traveling violation.
And those turnovers starting to pile up for him in this quarter. I mean, he's got to focus a little better and take care of the ball. Squeeze that on.
Isaiah Thomas is checked in for the East. Russell Westbrook's checked in for the West.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And, you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
The East All-Stars have not shot all that well from the free throw line, 6 of 11. The East making a switch. Irving's checked in, and West also making a switch. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Parsons. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Offensive rebound.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Double team on Thomas. Fires the three. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. Good! Westbrook's got his second bucket.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
And that's it for the third. We've been having a great time here, and we hope you have been too. The All-Star Game coverage continues. Thanks again for tuning in here to 2K Sports.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, they've got Drummond. Irving is out there with Isaiah Thomas. And it's LeBron James.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Carmelo Anthony's checked in for the East.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men. Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
And they take the lead. And that's 13 points for LeBron.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Irving can't get it to go.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. And here are the East All-Stars now. Pass to Drummond. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 6th assist on the night.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Anthony kicks to Drummond, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found a weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it to a T.
And it's not often you see a team as efficient from that short 17, as I like to call it, but it's really worked well for them today.
LeBron shot is off. Durant kicks to Freak. No good off the front iron. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Greg, you think they've been rattled?
They have, Kevin, but that's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
John Walls checked in for Isaiah Thomas.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too. Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
And Anthony with the basket on the assist by LeBron. Anthony's got the lead up to 2 now for the East All-Stars. From 15 feet away, can't get it to go.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
They sure did. Would have loved to tie it up right there. Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
We're 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Down low. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says thank you very much and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure. Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Poked away. And here they come. Moving it up. Here's Freak. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Freak's got 12 now in this quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And how about... all these dunks. I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
To take the lead. Great D that time from Irving. And here are the East All-Stars now. He dishes it to Carmelo. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
And it's Freak missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
LeBron James on the wing, defended by Durant. The shot by Anthony, no good.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
All with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Curry with the steal. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Here's Irving. Ball going up court. That's good. 19 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Wall draws the double and stolen by Freak. Here's Durant, rejected by Wall. They recover it. Shot's good by Durant.
Boy, such... outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And here's the break. That is good. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for the West All-Stars.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds from putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
And the West All-Stars with possession. Freak. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
And Wall gets it to go in on the assist by James. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge. Shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
What a night so far for LeBron. He's got 16 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense. No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
He had a nice open look right there.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Outside Anthony, wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his third assist on the night.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break. He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Anthony dishes to Drummond. Durant against James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up from the top of the key. With the clock winding down, and Drummond throws it down.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the put.
And they can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor. I see up top. Spacing,
Kevin, you can't be pretty
spacing
with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Freak with it. Curry kicks to Westbrook. And a wide open look for Freak. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Now Wall. Anthony drives in. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Here's Curry. He kicks it to Freak.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And both free throws good from Freak.
Those were critical foul shots because we're at the point now where they can't be missing any of those.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
And that one's good.
Yeah, crucial basket there. And as long as they've got that mismatch, big on small, they've got to take advantage.
Well, I don't doubt that they clearly recognize that, and because they do, they're going to continue to milk it.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball, leading by 5. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Isaiah Thomas is checked in for John Wall. And it's the West All-Stars ball. Durant kicks to Freak. Shot is off. Good D by Drummond. Anthony, the pass to Thomas. Irving with it, guarded now by Durant. Here's Curry, the basket good off the assist from Durant.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, maybe it hasn't helped put them in front, but they're clearly better off playing up-tempo basketball.
The wide open look here for Anthony. The three-pointer no good. The West All-Stars with the ball. Curry, wide open, connects. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
There's Freak. Can't get
postseason. The road to the finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from 2 of the qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason. The road to the finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. From 2 of the qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason. The road to the finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from 2 of the qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Postseason. The tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from 2 of the qualified team owners and give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason, the road to the finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from 2 of the qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason. The road to the finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from 2 of the qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at VC